Bruh, energy. Lately, this life and world is full of duality. Meaning that if we're always on the up and up and always trying to be on a high and always feel good, then we are delusional. And I say this because the energy lately has been intense. And it's because it's calling for us to rise, to pretty much have a rebirth and resurrect into a new version of ourselves. And that calls us to embrace the contradictions. Now, the crazy thing is, as we are recognizing that we can't always be on a high, it doesn't mean that we run away from low vibrational energies and call it toxic or call it negative. It's calling us to be aware that the reason why these low vibrational energies come to the surface is for us to transmute and learn from them. But that takes embracing the contradictions. And the thing is, a lot of people, when we are facing these moments in life that are our down moments, it doesn't mean that the things that we desire are not manifesting. It just means it's part of the process. So today I want to share with you a secret tip that a lot of people forget when manifesting, and that is to learn to embrace the contradictions. And once you learn how to embrace the contradictions, not only will you manifest quicker, but you won't rely on your physical circumstances to bring you happiness. You'll rather focus on not making your outer world happy, but looking at your outer world as you find the happiness within everything. Beautiful beings, welcome back, AwakenOnes, on another episode on Embracing Essential Series with your homegirl, Brittany Fontanes. If you're new to this channel, I'm so glad to have you here, boo-boo, and welcome to this community. And I'm so grateful that this community is only going to grow more and more. Now, on today's episode, I want to share with you how to embrace contradictions, the secret tip to manifesting that a lot of people forget. Now, before we get into it, if you want to know any of my business inquiries, I am starting a new inner child program. So I highly suggest go check that out. That will be in the link in the description box below, as well as all of my other services for readings and Reiki sessions and healing sessions. And I also have a healing course and I sell merch as well. So go check that out, and don't forget, if you enjoy content just like this, I kindly ask you to hit that like button and hit that subscribe button so it keeps me in rotation, and also so you'll be notified for me to assist and guide you on your journey if you enjoy insight just like this. But other than that, beautiful beings, I don't know why my camera looks like this. It looks weird. But I want to share with you the secret tip to manifesting that a lot of people forget, and I feel like a lot of people don't even know, is that learning how to embrace the contradictions of life. See, I used to be a person that always was expecting the worst and always seeing the lack of what I did not have. And because of this, I always determined my physical circumstances to determine how to make me feel. And because of this, I was a master of the world, pretty much mastered by the world and not a master of thyself. But lately, as I started to grow and gain more wisdom and actually learn how to mature, because it takes emotional maturity to allow yourself to become wise and learn how to master thyself, we first have to understand how the world works. And the way the world works is that it's full of duality, light, dark, good, bad. But the thing is, we have to learn to transmute that energy and look beyond it. Because even though this world is full of duality, we could learn how to use that mechanism in order for us to master ourselves. Now, meaning that we don't have to label things good or bad. And we don't have to see things as light or dark. Because when we do this, we create resistance towards what we want. And what we want wants us to. Please understand that. I know lately the energy has been so intense, and I want to let you know it's all okay and working in your favor. This is calling us to reflect, to redefine the purpose of our existence. And it's not because we need to label ourselves by our job, by our finances, or deem ourselves as failures because we're not where we want to be. It's just because it's calling for us to reflect on the subconscious level, the limiting beliefs that we do have and the programmings that we are under. And I know a lot of people are facing a lot of codependency, abandonment wounds, facing fear of love, not recognizing their worth. You know, it's such intense energy. And because when we have moments like this, it could bring us down emotionally to the point those emotions ripple out into our physical life and our reality to the point it starts reflecting how we feel. And a lot of us are recognizing these cycles and these patterns of why things keep happening the same way over and over. And I've been recognizing this within my own life, within my relationships, my finances, even my internal self-concept. So the thing that I want to share with you today is learning how to embrace contradictions, the secret tip to manifesting. Because the thing is, you guys, when we are manifesting, please understand, it's not a supernatural power. It's not like we have to become superhuman or a hero. We naturally are manifestors, consciously and subconsciously, meaning that we manifest even when we're not aware of it. And that's the crazy thing. But when we could learn how to understand not to label ourselves with our thoughts and our emotions and our circumstances, then we really can learn how to master the internal world that is the most important, that actually creates the external world. So to embrace contradictions towards your manifestations, we have to first understand that when things aren't going our way, it does not mean what we're doing is not working. I'm not telling you to stop journaling, to stop visualizing. What I am saying is that it's calling for us to persist. Because when we're not getting our way and we're always worrying about not getting what we want, it doesn't mean things aren't working. It just means it's calling for you to really question, is this what you really want? And if you do, how much more willing are you going to be to keep persisting towards your routines, towards that manifesting process? How much are you willing to be able to go internally and really dissect what is not serving you, to get that out the way, clear it, in order for you to recognize it's working? Because the thing is, when it comes to manifesting, when things aren't going our way and things seem like they're falling apart, it's actually coming together. The universe works in mysterious ways, you guys. It's so intelligent that it works in mysterious ways beyond our own expectations. And that's how we have to look at life, is that the universe is better than our own mind. It's better than our own way. So as you can recognize this and realize this, what's very important is that when you are focusing on something, the more you want it, the more you resist it. So it's not about a law of attraction, it's about the law of subtraction, meaning you have to learn to subtract what is causing you to attach so much to something that you feel that you lack. Now, when you do that inner work, which requires shadow work, I'm gonna leave a link up here what shadow work is. When we can do this and dissect and reflect, what we are really doing is allowing ourselves to make more space for what we want. Now, say, for example, you're trying to manifest a home, trying to manifest more money, trying to manifest that dream career that you desire. And you know you're doing the work to subtract, and you're doing the work to put action towards that internally and externally, because it takes emotions and it takes thoughts and it takes physical actions to manifest what we want. Now, even though you're not seeing results, it does not mean it's not working. What we have to do is embrace the fact that the universe is making space for what we truly want. And when it doesn't seem like anything is going our way, it only is telling you to keep going, keep pushing, and not pushing in a way where you're trying and forcing, but pushing in a way where you're really trying to merge with that version of yourself that you know you're meant to be. And that requires you looking at yourself and saying, I'm tired of this old version of myself. I'm ready for this new version, and keep moving towards that. Don't fight against the old version. And when we do this, here's the thing that we have to embrace. We have to learn to grieve that old identity. We have to learn to grieve that old personality of who we used to be, because it helped us get to where we are. But it does not mean we have to stay there and stay stagnant, because it's not going to serve us and where we are trying to be. So embracing contradictions means that it doesn't mean anything is going your way. It means everything is going your way. You just got to change your perspective and keep shifting your perspective, not until you get the results that you want, but until you feel the results within you are already complete. And that is the secret, you guys. When you feel whole and complete to the point you don't need it to manifest physically, then you have done the work to embrace the contradictions. You have done the work to embrace not just the highs, but you have done the work to master thyself. And you guys, this takes time. I've been on this journey for about 7 years. I've been on this inner journey to discover myself and be the best version of myself and manifest the things that I want. Am I exactly there? Not yet. Is it coming? It's already here. Even though it's not showing up in my physical world, I already know it's here because I feel it internally. And you don't always have to feel good. That is the thing, you guys, to embrace contradictions. When you always think you have to feel good, you're causing resistance towards what you want, because you're bypassing what is still residing within you that's not serving what you're trying to bring into your life and be internally, because you have to be in order to have. So once you be, then you can have. But we have to learn to understand that when we come across resistance, that resistance is only calling for us to do the inner work, to clear it, to understand it, to learn from it, and to heal from it. So anytime you got low vibrational energy showing to the surface, it's just calling for you to face it, not run away from it, not bypass it, not trying to feel good and not trying to force yourself to feel happy, but to make yourself remember that you are shifting, you are merging, you are alchemizing and becoming who you know you are meant to be. Because here's the thing, you guys, what we want wants us. And that means the vision that we desire for ourselves is what the divine wants for us too. So that means that if the divine wants this vision for us, it gives it to us because it knows it's who we are. We're already what we want, but we first got to be that in order to believe it. And we have to feel it before we see it. That's deep. All right, beautiful beings, I'm going to leave it right there for you guys. If you want to know any more insights and any more information, I got hella more videos. You guys go check that out. So please subscribe to this channel. I know it will assist and guide you on anything that you need internally and externally. And also, in order for you to sign up for a healing course or for a personal reading from me, all that information is down in the description box below. But until then, you guys, I love you so much. And if you want to do any inner child healing work that will assist you on your manifestation and manifesting the life that you want, that link will be down in the description box below. But until then, you guys, I love you so much. Have a blissful day, and just know everything is working out in your favor better than you can expect. Until then, I'll see you on the next one. Only.